everyone.
I wonder if Ketheric's dog is still here, or if anything is here at all. I feel like by the end here, we still had some areas that... Did I ever really fully look at everything? Oh, see, this is different. This is different. A little bit. I've never been to the edges here. Nothing up here though, right? Not really. Have a quick look. It's probably just for you to access the notes and stuff. Alright. That's enough weird meat stuff for one day. Yeah. Where are the rest of the tieflings? There were more than this, right? Didn't see any. Can I go in here now, finally? Without everyone getting mad? The eyes are gone. We never fought the eyes again. I thought we would have to fight them. But no. The dog is gone. Where did the dog go? To find his master? Well, I guess that's the end of that. Oh, this place is still burning, my gosh. Is there anyone else around the Moonrise Towers is what I'm trying to figure out. If not, then probably time for us to do a long rest. People are at camp. And we'll rest up. Probably fiddle with my inventory a bit. Sell some stuff, organize it, and get out of here. Wow, we're leaving Baldur's Gate. This Shadowheart land section feels shorter than the first Act 1. Feels like we haven't been here for super duper long. Hey, but hey, I'm not complaining. Baldur's Gate, it's gonna be a big city. Probably lots of people everywhere. None of the pre-existing Moonrise people are still here? Harper.
I have something to ask.
It's time to fight back.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Thank you. And that's it. We can have a rest. Are we gonna see? We're gonna talk to Isobel. Back at camp. Oh, Aylin. Aylin burnt up the entire place. Everyone, don't walk past it. I mean, jump past it, please. If you can. Oh, little buddy sleeping. Okay. Let's not disturb her. Is that Azor following us? I hope so. Oh, I guess I can have all the food.
I'll take that.
Yeah, my camp supplies are running a little bit low, so wouldn't be a bad idea. Pick up everything. And none of it is in my inventory because of my auto-send food to camp thing, right? Hopefully. This true soul is still here. Dead. Deader than dead. No more weird sounds? Okay. Anybody up front? Quartermaster? Oh, what about Last Light Inn? We can go back there. There's nobody here.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Do you have suggestions? I have Minthara as well. I'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I am glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Fair enough.
Do we actually have to hurry? Because I would like to rest up a little bit. If that's a thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I want all of that stuff. Their bodies are gone. I'm not encumbered. I'm heavily encumbered.
Light on my feet.
Are the bodies there? Oh, hello, guys.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
Better be. It hasn't been that long.
Feels like forever.
Send it over to Shadowheart, whatever. Yeah, I need to organize my inventory badly. Anybody else to talk to before then?
Can't believe there are mind flayers targeting Baldur's Gate. We can't let them gain a foothold.
Even they're being enslaved.
Safe return to the city. We'll see you there, Helmling. We need to get back to the city before those monsters do. Baldur's Gate is my home. I have to protect it.
Yeah. Of course. I'm just wondering where the quartermaster is. Oh, come on. One little bit is enough?
Long, dark below, but light above. Light at last.
I didn't even check the sky yet. Can we see? It's still kind of cloudy,
I ought to do the rounds again.
but better than before.
There'll be plenty of dead to mourn when this is done. But songs to sing too.
The quartermaster. Somebody was a traitor back here. Who was it? Oh. I'm still encumbered. Too many random books and stuff. Oh, even Shadowheart's encumbered. Gosh. Hang in there, Shadowheart. Oh yeah, all these people.
How does the stone read?
The way is clear.
Oh, all that stuff is free.
Good. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Moonrise has been cleansed.
Oh, the
Baldur's
gnomes.
Gate is next.
Then again, these towers are much like the Absolute.
Feel that calm. The stone's free at last.
Is, what's Barkus?
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
No. I was taking a little holiday in the Mind Flayer colony downstairs.
That sounds slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbren.
What about him?
Wulbren and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
I don't think it's just because Wulbren rejected him, but... Barkis, is this because Wulbren rejected you?
I'll not deny he wounded me. I cared for Wulbren. Care for him, really. But he's acting like a true idiot. It isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. But I won't let him hurt anyone. Or himself.
How can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
It seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
This thread continues. It's not over yet. Quartermaster! Oh, that's still there. Hey.
Then again, these towers.
Just tell me what you need.
No, I just need money. That's all. I don't even know if you can take all of my stuff. I've got so much. Look at all these tabs. Oh yeah, silverware. Even got 6 bones for you if you want it. Alright, let me just sell stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so loaded. I feel like once we get to Baldur's Gate, we should buy a house or something. Do you think we could afford it? I don't know. Maybe not, because even this much money, about 18k, it's like a few staves. Alright. This lady, Quartermaster Tally, she had some basilisk oil, so I bought it off of her, even though we haven't really come across this for a while now. But you never know, right? I also feel like we really need to be on the lookout for potions of speed again, because right now, we only have exactly just one left. To make it, we need hyena ears. Things to be on the lookout for, because without those, man, those battles are probably going to be a lot harder. Okay, I took this chance to also add 2 more mods to make my inventory management life a little easier. This one's called Smart Containers. It puts the specific kinds of items into specific containers so that I don't have to worry about stuff getting messy as much. And then the second one is called Better Containers, I think. Which makes it so that when I open it by default, I get to see more stuff inside the bag as opposed to having to immediately go like this every single time I open the scroll case, which I still have to, but it's much less. Because, you know, previously it was like, what, 5 by 5 or something? Pretty small window. Hopefully this is gonna lower down the, you know, the mechanical aspects of managing my inventory, because I'm about done. I would like that stuff to auto-manage itself, to be honest. Missed one here. Yeah, it's a bigger inventory here. Although, rarely do we ever really need to see that much. Unless if it's a bag of scrolls.
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Wulbren! Didn't talk to you earlier.
I owe you an apology.
You owe Barkis an apology. I'll listen. I'm curious for what, but this is an important thing that I wanna talk about too. It's Barkis you should apologize to. Your reunion in Last Light was strained.
Barkis and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now.
So you're aware?
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
You need to talk to Barkis. Apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate.
What?
The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
This is rude, but I'm feeling like I want to know why. Why? You have a lot of gnomes already. Let's see. What are you really thinking? Ooh, oh, goodness.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
If you want my help, I'm gonna need more to go on. What? This is harder than detecting his thoughts?
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
And you need me for some reason?
Bring every scrap of courage you have to Baldur's Gate. You'll need it for what's to come.
How ominous. I'd really like to see you patch up with Barkus, though.
Welcome. I'll be seeing you at your camp.
He seems to recognize, because he treated me kind of nicely just now. It was a very candid apology.
It's all coming together.
And I'd like him to do that for Barkus, if that's a thing. But maybe I don't know... Oh my goodness. Maybe I don't know enough about their history. Maybe Barkus did something before. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, I don't think, are we good for now? Do we want to rest up a little bit first? There's a few more things in this whole area that I wanted to do before we move on to Baldur's Gate. Or the road to Baldur's Gate, I should say. I'm not sure if clicking on that will immediately lead us there, but yeah. I think there's a few things I missed back in the mausoleum, so... Let's have a good night rest first, though. Okay, I don't know why. Why is there a spot of random vine stuff in my own camp? Must be some weird dryad stuff, I guess. Oh, hey! Aylin and Isobel.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker-in, historically.
You like being a hero? I wanted to ask about Cazador's ritual. You must be thinking about it?
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
I just want to know what your intentions are.
I hadn't really decided on the specifics. Obviously, we could stop the ritual, or... not. What? I've obviously thought about it. If I was the one who completed the ritual, I'd have such power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flare.
That is a big plus. Oh, but then people need to be sacrificed for that. That's right. The other vampire spawn. And the souls that need to be sacrificed?
I don't relish it, but my siblings lured thousands of people to their deaths over the years. I doubt Baldur's Gate would miss them. Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
But they're just like you. You're seeking a way out of being enslaved, and so are they. And if we just sacrifice them? Well, we don't have to deal with this right now. But have a think about it. Put it on the back of our minds.
You wanted something?
You alright?
I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Okay, let me know if you need me. I'm just gonna quickly check everyone again.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
I was expecting a little bit more out of the curse lifting. I thought the place would be like sunshine and rainbows and teddy bears, but it's kind of roughly still the same. Just a less green floating miasma around.
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Yeah. Hey.
Are you sure?
Oh, sorry, not that.
The blade stands, and just when things were warming up.
Oh, no. I didn't want to take you away. No, you should stay here for a little bit more. We only took you out for a little bit here. Karlach, yes, we should talk. We saw Gortash.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
Yes!
The tadpole, the absolute. How?
New forms of slavery, just like he did with you. It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Myrkul. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Well, I might have to review this story again. This was about how... Oh gosh, Karlach. Karlach, she used to work for him? Work or as a slave? I can't quite remember the details, but then he gave her away to the devil, which is how she ended up getting all infernal engineized. Careful, Karlach, you're burning up.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
Okay. But you should calm down a little bit. Running hot, oh my goodness.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
We'll rest once we kill Gortash. But first of all, can you tell me more about your relationship with him?
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into
like a
better
bodyguard
neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
So there was a possibility that some other tiefling who got the engine installed wouldn't have lived? It's just because Karlach happens to be strong enough to handle it? No slavery involved. More of like a bodyguard-employer relationship. But then he just sold her.
Soldier?
Karlach, calm down, okay? You're still burning up.
Thaniel rests well.
Where is he?
He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish, I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
I feel like those sort of expressions that we hear from our companions all the time, if the Oak Father wills it, normally I'd be like, oh yeah, that's just some random like idiom, but no. Now I'm thinking, is Oak Father a real god? I don't know, man. Someone give me a list of gods here. Which one's an idiom, which one's not? So, when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Maybe it'll be rainbows and sunshine later? Why did these sound so mean? It's fine. I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
What now? You've got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want.
Whoa,
anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
I am actually a reformed monk now. I cannot do this anymore after all that Shadowheart talk earlier, okay? But, cause I'm dumb. This more that you want, what is it?
Not what. Who. But all in due course.
This is extremely rude because you were there for that conversation, weren't you? You were there when Shadowheart officially made us a thing, and you're just doing this in front of her? That's rude. Jaheira, hold on. We also have Isobel too. Are we not gonna celebrate like last time? Have a party?
I, for one, will miss the Shadow Curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did at least obscure the incessant sun.
Oh, Minthara. Don't be a boomer. He must be glad Ketheric is dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
Any greatness he once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Myrkul. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
Aren't we all just gods as playthings? He lost his whole family. He had nothing left. When you have people like that, they can do anything and everything. You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketheric that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Myrkul hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Very much compartmentalizing her feelings about Ketheric. This part of him, you know what, I can sort of see, I can sort of empathize with it. The other part, F him. When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Oh, okay. Yet they recruited you all the same.
Recruited? You could call it that. I intended to wage war on their god and the rest of its presumptive followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You followed their path back to Moonrise?
Yes.
Wow.
All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike.
Oh, I do that too.
Moonrise Towers.
You waged war against Moonrise?
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer.
House Bainray.
I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron.
For you.
Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Pride can be a great weakness.
I recognize my flaws. Pride is certainly among them. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menza Baranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name.
Oh, she's down bad.
Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me.
Ooh.
Slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
That is a very bizarre image in my head. Oh god, whoa. Well, that must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
Oh, a whole bunch of us here have seen something like that too, back at the Nautiloid. I think she would agree that she was too trusting. But hot woman, mind empty. Understandable. You were too trusting.
I was. I deserved what happened to me. For my passivity. For my weakness. For my pride. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Soon. Soon. At least we know about her now. That's the first step in getting revenge. Oh, Thaniel, you're here!
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
And so will you? I'm glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Good. I would love to have a reward when I need it and not right now when I don't need it. Arabella, have you heard the news?
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
You gotta go, but at least the curse is gone now.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
Yeah. Hopefully, Baldur's Gate will look okay on the outside. It'll be I'm imagining it. Imagining a bustling city, but then in some seedy alleyway, there's gonna be traces of all sorts of bad stuff happening.
Vast world out there.
I don't know anything about the world out there. Faerun, I don't even know what the continent looks like. Jaheira. Doesn't matter who I talk to first. Jaheira. Hi. Are you... You made a camp here.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, you will join me when I have a time. I think I'm gonna bring her to Baldur's Gate with me. I'm just trying to think. Who else came from Baldur's Gate? Will. Jaheira will, and then Karlach, right? So maybe, yeah, you can go to Baldur's Gate like that. Let's see. Oh, hey, Scratch, did you hear the good news?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
I wasn't aware he had that.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
A rope. Okay, you get a petting.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Giving into the dog propaganda. But at least we have a kitty now. Is it actually a kitty? Good enough. Close enough.
Might be useful.
Hey, we defeated the curse. Do you care?
Friend, we are here for you.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. I have no idea how many companions we have these days. I just gotta like quickly roll over it to make sure. Hey. Oh, wow, okay. Isobel is tired of waiting for me. Hi, guys.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aylin free. And me.
I don't know how you feel about your father because he did bring you back. Without you being back, you wouldn't get to meet Aylin again. But without him, she wouldn't have been in prison for 100 years either. I feel there's a great deal you haven't told me.
Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me.
That's crazy.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Maybe. Maybe. But it gets a little bit murky in your case though, huh? Because you're Selûne worshipping, and then she's a daughter of Selûne, so is there like an element of you liking her because she's Selûne's daughter? Which I'm gonna say again is crazy because an actual god and then an actual god's daughter. Not a metaphorical daughter, an actual literal daughter. Where's your mom? Why did your mom not come help us? Actually, why did your mom not come help you? You were stuck in there for 100 years, your mom didn't care? There seems to be a level of non-interference. What, really? I'm just thinking about it. Non-interference from the gods in the lives of mortals. Like how Mystra is making Gale blow himself up, but she won't really come help. But then again, what about Myrkul and Bane and all that then? They're definitely interfering and trying to ruin the world right now. Maybe it depends on your alignment. If you're like a good god, then you don't interfere. But if you're a bad god, you do whatever anyway. Something like that. Certainly. There's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way.
Oh, wow.
But my father was skeptical. Aylin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aylin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died.
Oh.
I'm not sure how, why, but all was black, black, black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Assuming this is not a memory recall issue, you don't know how you died? You don't know how you died? It's not like you were in battle and then things went black, you just don't know. That's really suspicious. He'd become the chosen of Myrkul.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now, said that Aylin was dead. I couldn't speak, could only run. I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Oh, I didn't really think too much about the timeline, but you were dead for 100 years and then you were revived? So the revival was pretty recent. Oh, wow. I'm trying to think about at which point did Ketheric go from Selûnite to becoming the chosen of Myrkul? Because we know that, I think when his wife died, he was still a Selûnite. Because his wife wrote that letter about how, I need you to live as I would. I'll be waiting for you on the other side, my love. So when did he... When his daughter died? But then we don't know how Isobel died. So that's really suspicious and weird. He just fell into despair. But then, if he only stopped being a Selûnite when his daughter died, why was he already against her and Aylin to begin with? Like, I feel like if I were deeply religious and my daughter is dating the... what's the equivalent figure? Like she's the daughter of Selûne! That's like the best daughter-in-law you could get as a Selûnite, right? No? No? Well, whatever. So you lied about who you were? Oh, she just didn't say it.
I did. Who would trust the next of kin of Ketheric Thorm? But I have no more secrets. It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aylin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Curious how things were from your end, Aylin, because you were trapped for a full 100 years alive in that prison the whole time. Well, that was a Sharan prison. Man, your father is switching allegiances like it's candy.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
You want to wipe off the blood first? Step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, Apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High.
Your mate?
Darling Isobel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
The immortality does put a spin on their relationship, because Isobel... Will she die? I don't know, because she came back. She might be like half immortal now. We're not talking about it at all, but the logistics of how your father brought you back. And he died now, but the magic still sustains you. But for how long? You're not talking about it, so I'm assuming you're just a normal human now, which is kind of weird in and of itself, but hey, Aylin doesn't mind. Is it rude? Is it rude if I ask about the silver light? Where's the silver light? The moon magic!
Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there. My darling Isobel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Where's your mom? There's still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Yes, are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
I have so many questions. Do gods reproduce asexually? Or who's your father? I don't know. Oh god. Yes, your mother needs to help us. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three? The answer is no. I know the answer is gonna be no.
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aylin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Wait, but I want your mom here too. The more the merrier. This is important. Are there restrictions to gods coming to the mortal world or what? I just wanna see a god, okay? How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aylin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isobel.
Yeah,
by
it's
her love for me. When
it's weird
she
to me.
died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while.
That's awful.
But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
You would think being immortal makes you invincible, but no, it just means you can die over and over again. Hey, but so you know how Isobel died then, right? Because you saw it happen, you were sad, and then Ketheric was sad. What happened, man? You just not know?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Oh, okay, no. Oh, yeah, hey. Hey, you seem to know things about Shadowheart. When will you tell her?
In due time.
Oh my god.
Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
How long are you sticking around for?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
I will not be gone. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The Dead Three are risen. The Dead Two remain. You must face them. I will help.
Wait, so Myrkul counts as being officially dead? I'm glad to hear, but I thought it wasn't the case, because it turned back into Ketheric afterwards. You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
I've got other questions for you, Dame Aylin.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Okay.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, alright. Shadowheart, you are still a little bit under the weather.
You wanted something?
Okay. Yeah, let's just rest. Let's rest. My goodness. Been a long day. Oh. Dame Aylin? What's up, Aylin?
Slow down. What do you know about me?
Oh.
You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others, someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm taking that as a sign of you trusting me. I'm honored.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
That scar. The body doesn't forget. She's lost a lot of memories, but her fear still remains. Oh my god, I'd rather be with the wolf, to be honest. That mask is so creepy. Oh! Wait, was that... Who is that? Somebody related to Shadowheart? He's an elf.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage. About how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back.
Oh.
She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know.
Oh.
Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still.
Oh.
And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Let me guess. They're at Baldur's Gate. Does this mean you're a Selûnite?
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Will Selûne have you back is what I am most concerned with. Or do you... if I were Shadowheart, I don't know, I'd feel pretty... like... I don't want to believe in any god anymore. But that's not how this world works. People are very religious here because you gain a benefit. You gain some sort of benefit from believing in some god. So by not believing in anything, you don't get anything. But I don't know, I just feel like I would be traumatized by this experience and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna be on my own. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors.
Still?
You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now.
Oh, her friend!
You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Remember, she ate the noble stalk and then she had a memory of a friend. So that person might come up again. Careful. Isn't that thing supposed to be able to kill you? Or you know what? We'll just be quiet. It's their moment.
The spear. How Do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for.
Oh.
I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful.
Whoa.
What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action.
See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
I don't have it. Shadowheart does.
I'm ready.
Selûne's Spear of Night. Selûne's Blessing. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. You can see in the dark. Shadowheart can already see. Moonbeam. Moonmote. Moonbeam versus Sunbeam. Oh, Sunbeam is stronger. What the heck? No. Call down a beam of light that damages any creature that enters the beam or starts its turn in the light. Oh, it stays. You can use an action to move the beam 18 meters. Oh, I feel like she has to use it. Oh, this is level 6. What the heck? This is level 3. Why is it so strong? I feel like the revival thing is so good though. I don't want to give it up. Even if Shadowheart's not using it, maybe somebody else can? But Selûne might get offended. Moonmote. This is so good though. I can't. Oh, okay, we'll try it out. Selûne's Spear of Night. One of the goddess Selûne's titles, Moon Maiden, has often been debated among the ecclesiastical. Common symbology certainly rejects the assumption of virginity. More to the point, maiden itself carries some dusty connotations. How about Lunar Lady? Keeps the alliteration too, says Marjorie Henderplume, whoever that is. Some author. I was thinking about that, like, hey, how did she mother Aylin if she's a moon maiden? Okay, we need to update Shadowheart's armor ASAP. Maybe we can find something more appropriate later on.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You doing all right, Shadowheart?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Oh, she's okay now. I want to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Good things come to those who wait, okay? We're not gonna do that now. Oh my god. How are you?
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Nightsong, defied Shar. I don't know what comes next. But at least I have you by my side.
Okay. Just to check here.
Why, hello, lover.
Whoa!
That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? Of course.
Okay, I'm... This feels like it's coming too easy, like in a random dialogue tree. I'm gonna do that maybe when we do the next... When we complete some big story event again. And then we'll get it. Good things come to those who wait, alright? Anybody else want to talk? We chill? Okay. Whew, that was a very, very long day. Nobody gonna disturb my beauty sleep. Shadowheart yet again. Oh my god. Wait, she's got like black entrails coming out of her because of the Dark Justiciar armor? Oh no.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
What the hell? No. No, Shar's probably just playing with people. Playing with Selûnites. Whatever you must do, I'll be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. If you say so. Aylin, oh, I'm sorry. I made you stand in the thing.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Yeah, okay, whatever, man.